My manipulative husband called me vain and materialistic just because I like gifts. When I confronted him, he cried, "I'm very interested in skincare, fashion, makeup, and other feminine things. I work hard to afford the things that I want. I'm not very pretty, but I am well put together, and many of my friends compliment me on my outfit or other things I'm proud of. It's a hobby I enjoy." My husband Sean has always been my biggest supporter. He would listen to me, and he's always surprising me with gifts of things that I've been talking about or what I've expressed interest in. I'm always appreciative of his incredibly thoughtful gifts, and I love them. But things have taken a turn for the worst lately. Recently, a friend of Sean contacted me and told me that I should stop being materialistic and making my husband buy things for me. She said he complained about it a lot. I didn't want to accuse Sean without proof, so I looked through his phone. We know each other's passwords, but I was never given a reason to look through his before. I found countless messages of him calling me vain, materialistic, obsessed with my looks, picky, etc. He also said that I'm not even pretty enough to be that obsessed with myself several times. He was complaining to friends, acquaintances, and people who barely know me. It was so hurtful that I cried for hours. I love my husband, and I don't want him of all people to think I'm vain or materialistic. The next day, I decided to give away my stuff, resolved to stop purchasing things, and stop talking to him about them. But then Sean went and gave me a perfume discovery set because I had recently gained an interest in perfume. I thanked him but said I didn't need it. He was confused and asked what was wrong with it. I told him that it was a lovely gift, but I didn't need more perfume. I said I didn't want to be materialistic or vain. Sean said that he had seen my textbook on perfume and that I had bookmarked things, so he knew that I was interested in it. He started crying while repeatedly asking what was wrong with his gift and why I didn't like it. He has been very distressed since, but I can't stop thinking about what he said about me. Update: Sean kept asking me what exactly I didn't like about his gift and tried to narrow why I didn't accept it. He said it cost a lot of money, so the least I could do was accept it. That's when I told him the truth. His friend messaged me about how I was materialistic and forced him to buy me things. He looked furious. I said that I had looked at his phone and saw that he thought I was vain and materialistic, so I was trying to change that because I didn't like being called that. He looked even more mad, and I was crying at that point. Then he hugged me and apologized. He said he didn't think I was materialistic or vain. He thought my love for my hobbies was cute and inspiring. He loved getting me gifts because I was appreciative, and he liked seeing me in things he got me. I asked why he would say those things if he actually didn't think I was materialistic, vain, or self-obsessed. He hugged me tighter and made me promise to still love and stay with him before telling me the real reason he did all this. I was hesitant because I wasn't getting a good feeling about all of this, but I made the promise. He said that he was already fighting for my attention and affection with my friends, family, and my job, so he wasn't going to compete with others too. He pulled out his phone and we read his messages together. When I had first read them, I could barely read them because I was so heartbroken, but as we read them together, I realized that he started the complaining and the other person would start calling me things. Then they would walk away with a terrible opinion of me. I started crying again and he apologized. He said he never meant it and the other people would already think people like me were vain and shallow. In the texts, Sean also insinuated that only he could get me proper gifts. It's true that he's the one person whose gifts were always incredible, but that's because he was very in tune with what I would want, even more than me. I still appreciate other things. I keep every card I've ever gotten, and I still have the wrapper of a candy my childhood friend gave me. In the texts, it seems like I'm a shallow, picky person that has high standards only he can reach. I asked him not to talk about me like that anymore. He immediately said yes. He said that he would replenish what I had given away, and if I tried to reject it, he would see it as spurning his affection.